Hello again, and guess what game I came back to? If you don't know, I started this. Oh, change scene. Hello. I started Cosmic Wheel Sisterhood on my Twitch. Oh, goddamn! When was that? It would have been at least 4 months ago, maybe even more. I never actually got around to finishing it on there. I don't really know why, but I have decided to start it all over again and going in with a fresh slate, clean slate, cleared out all of my cards, as you can see, card gallery completely empty. And we are going to get straight into this because I have been itching to get back into this. I know I'm playing Ghosts of Miami right now on YouTube, but I really want to redo this again. I haven't completed it, like I said, but I'm going to shut up now and we are going to go, boom, empty slot. Here we go. And this is another game that involves lots of reading. Eternal Void, heed the words of a prisoner. I beg of you, send me a curse to break this immortal isolation. Hear the chant my mentor once forbid me to recite. Stranger to my soul, invade my body. Stranger to my soul, invade my mind. Grant me an eye to see beyond my torment. Take my pride, my sorrow, my chains. Turn them into power, wisdom, revenge. Stranger to my soul, invade my magic. Stranger to my soul, become my faith. And here he is. It's a beautiful song. It feels great to be awakened again. Who are you? This dude! My name is Fortuna. I am a witch. Why did you summon me? Because I would rather lose my pride than my sanity. Sounds fun. Tell me more. I was condemned to exile by the leader of my coven. Today marks the 200th year of my millennium-long sentence. And I can't take it anymore. I need your help. Do I sound really croaky, by the way? It's because I am. It's because I am croaky, and I've been croaky for what I would guess to be the last 2 weeks. I've been graspy. My mouth, my throat, my voice, bleh, it's been like this for the last 2 weeks. And it all really started ever since I had that flu jab of mine that the NHS staff are really meant to have. So I suppose you could call that a curse. Anyway, what do you use as a clock? Humanity's cradle, planet Earth. Oh, 200 human years. That's quite some time. I feel you. I had been in prison for 5,402 years until you summoned me. Isolation can really do a number on you. I will help you. I shall become your familiar. Thank you, Abramar. Now get comfortable. We're going to seal a contract. Right. I've played through a lot of this already, so I know most of the controls and what you're meant to do and such. So when they arrive in this game, if you don't know and never watched my playthrough on the Twitch, I'll explain as they come along. And I realized that I'm hiding. This is hidden behind my avatar. So I'm just going to read this. First of all, allow me to express my gratitude. I'm really thankful that you freed me from my cosmic prison. Of course, you're welcome. Is something the matter? Not really, it's just that after all the reading I did about behemoths, I didn't expect your behaviour to be so mundane. Whoa, mundane. That hurt. Oh, I mean, you're still intimidating, but I always picture you speaking in archaic poetry or something like that. That's my best evil laugh. I like you. I like you so much I'm going to let you pick the terms of our contract. You'll still have to pay a high price for my magic though. I'm well aware of that. I won't back off. Alright, then let's begin your training. The ceremony is 5 days long. Let me know when you're ready to begin. Right now. You are already my favourite master. First day is the easiest one, an interview so we can get to know each other. Alright. I have to cough, sorry. Excuse me. Anyway, tell me about yourself. What is your specialty? I'm a fortune teller. Oh, one of my favourites. Would you mind doing a reading for me? I can't. As a part of my sentence, Adana banished my tarot deck. Adana is the leader of my coven. Wow, you must have done something really grave to get exiled and deprived of your magic. I foretold the falling of my coven. Bleak, but how are your visions your fault? After my premonition, the coven was consumed by despair. Many witches came to me for counsel to prepare for the end times. Adana didn't like that. She holds supreme authority in our coven, so she decided to exile me to this wandering asteroid. That's right, we're on an asteroid. We're in our little house on an asteroid floating in space. That's us. That's our sentence for 1,000 years. Our leader determined that even if all covens must fall eventually, advertising their demise only pushes the catastrophe forward. Adana decided my power posed great danger to peace out and inside our coven. She concluded that I had to learn to reason instead of relying exclusively on my gift. So I was sentenced to meditate for a millennium, deprived of my deck. And since I'm here, I deduce that you don't agree with your leader's judgment. She was afraid of my influence. Many of our sisters put their trust in my advice. I'm sure that hag thought I was undermining her supremacy and decided to cast me out. You sure sound sour about it. Would you kill her? Should you have the chance? That's right, you get these, this is a Choices Matter game, by the way. This really is a Choices Matter game. And what I might do with this playthrough is, I'm gonna make some small changes, but there's a point about halfway through the game that's where you have to make a big choice, and I'm going to stick with the choice that I made on my Twitch playthrough because I really like that one more than the other one. Well, when I get to it, you'll see. But I doubt I'll even get to it through this one video today or tonight or wherever you are in the world. Anyway. Would you kill her should you have the chance? Well, no, because that would make her a martyr. No. Isolation didn't eat away your mercy yet, I see. Okay, I will help you recover your powers. Will you get me a new tarot deck? Tarot? Pfft, no. I mean, tarot is cute, but it is too human-centric to grasp the hidden truths of the cosmos. You will create your own deck, and this is the game. As outside of the visual novel, it's making these cards for your deck. It's what I find the most fun in this game. You'll see. If you don't know, you'll see. Nowhere to begin. Shh. Leave the details to me. That's what these 5 days of training are for. You're going back to which school, Fortuna? For this training, we will review the 4 basic elements of magic. Air, water, earth, and... I remember this. I wouldn't call them air, water, earth, and fire. I'd call them by their colours when I'm making the cards, and you'll see. Oh no. Don't worry, it'll be fun. Plus, you'll get to seal a contract with me for each of those energies. Now get some rest. Tomorrow we will start with the invisible energy, air. First day of school, are you nervous? To be honest, I'm just happy to hear something other than my own voice. That's cool. Today we're going to talk about air. I'm going to focus on what will be useful for creating our own divination deck. Understood. Air represents the invisible, the negative space, that which imbues everything. Air is the collective subconscious energy within a community, the ecosystem. Air is everything that surrounds us. Air is context. Exactly. Master your air and you will acquire unparalleled awareness. There is power in knowing one's place. Even when isolated, you are one with cosmos. Now, for the first part of our contract, we will seal our energies together. Yes, please, as I promised. I will let you decide the nature of every seal. You just need to answer a question. But careful, your answers will affect your fate dramatically. I'm ready. The air seal. How do you want to be perceived? Okay. See, this was another reason why I liked this Choices Matters section of the game, is because it genuinely makes you think about what to pick. Instead of going, oh, I'm going to pick this, or I'm going to pick that. I actually take time in thinking about which one is the better choice for me. But I want to be feared, I want to be adored, and I want to be pitied. I'm actually going to choose pitied. You're that desperate for tender loving care, huh? It is good that you're sincere, though. In any case, bear in mind that pity can get you protection, but you'll rarely be respected. I understand. Allow me to seal our energies together then. Ugh, that hurt. That felt good. Can't you feel the power? Yes, I feel it, but I also felt like I was tearing apart. Well, girl, I am a behemoth after all. What do you expect? I know, I can take it. Good. Now focus on that bit of air energy we unlocked. We're going to use it to create our first card. I notice you have a ceremonial tokonoma for witchcraft in the basement, down here. Head over there and I'll teach you to create cards. Alright. And this is the fun part of the game, which I really love. Alright, basically how it works, if you don't know, we go through 3 steps in making these cards. They're essentially picking backgrounds and picking what's on the card. For this first step we pick the background. They've called it something different, but yeah. This is the Arcane Grimoire. Here you will acquire magic images that can be used to craft your cards. There are 3 types. Spheres for the backgrounds, yes, like I've said. Arcana for the main figure on the card, that's the main thing that is on the card. And symbols that would add some extra things to that, to both the main figure and the background. And with all of that combined, we would create one card with one name and you would use that card to tell fortunes of the people that you meet in this game. And depending on those fortunes, that affects the outcome of the ending. They all cost magic energies to summon. Yeah, in this case, yeah, air. Air is purple. It's not air. It's purple to me. Right now you can only acquire air types because we've only unlocked the air seal. But you can go ahead and browse the grimoire to savour your future creations. So yeah, right now we have all of these choices. Once we have enough energy, but yeah, like this for instance, this is fire because it's red, obviously, and we could have that as a background, and that would cost me 2 red. There are other ones. It's like that. This one's earth, which is yellow. Blue is water, obviously, and it just goes on and on. And then there are some backgrounds that have a mixture, like this one, 2 fire or 2 red and 1 yellow. And yeah. But I'm actually going to take my time into making these cards. I'm not just going to like pick a random one, pick this, pick that, and so on. I'm actually going to want to make decent cards. But first I have to look at what I can do. I can have this one. An enchanted opera house that magnifies the emotions of anything sung inside its chambers. I can have this one. When Jasmine's mentor retired, she summoned a dozen acres of enchanted green grasslands, inspired by a poem written by the youngest witch of her coven. Jasmine is someone that you will meet later on in this game. By the way. The road. The road back is lethal, the road ahead is unknown. Nomad Sky Caravan. The best merchants of their galaxy. They couldn't figure out how to travel through space, so they tore away a piece of their homeland skies and took it with them. A blue nebula full of flying ships that saw the Milky Way. Or a magical post office. A magic forest realm inside the folds of time, only accessible by witches' familiars. The magical post office is a quickest way to send letters and parcels to one witch dominion to another. Witches favour this method of communication because there is no known way to tamper with it. I don't know what to pick, to be honest. I mean, I do like that, but that's quite expensive. But you know what? Let's start with something simple. We are going to pick this, I think. Next, yeah. Here's the arcane part. This would be the main figure on that card. We can't pick this because it requires a combination. So the ones that we can pick are this one. Harbinger of Newfound Paths, the Herald has been spreading occult discoveries from coven to coven since she was created by the corpse of Archwitch Kedamia. I also want to think about what would suit the sphere that I picked. In this case, it's the Opera House. And I'm not sure this would be a good fit. The Shaman. Shamans have been taking care of their soul and of the soul and heart of many tribes since the birth of the mortal kin. These mortals can grasp a blur of the ideas we witches weave into the light of the stars. That's not too bad, although it wouldn't. Would it really fit the Opera House? Let's see what else there is. Oh, those are my only two choices. Okay. These are my only two choices. I think we might. I think this one suits better than Oh, okay. I guess we can't backtrack. And now we've picked a shaman, so now we have to pick something that matches along with it. And there's a lot to choose from, but Blatant way to announce your will and desire. This instrument has many detractors, but no one is able to ignore its sentiment. No, I'm not going to pick that one. Oh, book. I might pick that one. Let's see what other choices there are. Dark Matter Bow. An arcane bow designed to hunt spirits. It cannot hurt physical entities, so sometimes witches use it for mock battles and recreating William Tell's infamous shot. Right. I'm actually going to pick that one. Now build your first card. You can move the background and drag, rotate and scale the images around. Add as many images as you want from the stock at the sides of the card. Don't worry, it won't cost you extra energy. Put your soul into it. Right. So yeah, we don't have to have our card to be like this on the stage. We can have it elsewhere. Although for a background like this, it only really works for us to have it like that, and to just make it into the center here. We'll try and get it as center as possible. So what I might do is I might put you, place you like sitting on the stage. Not too big, but not too small. Actually, what I might do is flip you. Hold you like this. Shit, I think I messed up. If you hold like that, then make you a little smaller. That's a good enough size. And this I might add as props on the stage. And have you over here. Or actually thought of a better idea. Why not have have it as the mask instead. Right. Oh, yes, that's right. That's the quill, and that needs to be really small. Ah! I'm going to be doing a lot of this while making these cards. I just know it. I want to add one of these, but where would it go? I suppose I... Yeah, I'm going to put it here. How's that look? No, that looks awful. Huh. It's why I like this, because you just get so much. You can make so much out of this, but I have to let my creative juices flow here, because I want to add one of these on here, but what? And where would it go? I suppose I could add that, make it... Alright, how does that? How is that? Oh, this as well. I actually might add that on there as well. Just like there. And I know that there will come a point later on where you can destroy cards that you've made to create more powerful ones, but that we won't get. We're not at that stage just yet. We're far from that stage, in fact. So yeah, we're going to go with this. And our card has been given a name. In this case, it's Nature's Murmur. The meaning of a card varies depending on which elements you combine. Air elements lean towards relationships, community, and karma. Pay attention to your studies so you can tune your divination style towards the ideas you fancy the most. So yeah, this is our first card, and not only is it given its own name, but it's given its own lore and legend and meanings for the cards, in the same sense that tarot cards are. In this case, yeah, Chambers of the Opera House. Oh, Chambers of the Opera House make all meanings resonate through every context. They save knowledge, they remember crimes. The Arbiter's Book puts this revelation in front of many eyes. A hurricane of air energy will stir luck and call for the unexpected. Guide, discovery, justice, predestination, and luck. So I do want to make better cards, but yeah, this is our very first card, and we were only given 9 purple energy to play with, so yeah, can be tricky at the beginning. The only way to master this is through experience. Yeah. But no, I'm all right with that. Did you like it? Looks promising. Feels way more complex than tarot, but I can sense its potential. Good. We're only just getting started. It'll all make more sense when you try your hand at reading them. We'll wait until you've made at least 2 cards though. There's not a lot of predestination in shuffling a single card. Hehehe. I'm sorry, you must be tired. Go to bed and review the fundamentals of air. Tomorrow we will unlock your water. Thank you, Abrama. Thanks to you, Fortuna. I will make you happy, I promise. Alright. O Fortuna, each day me cometh to teacheth thee, for briefeth is the cosmos and eternal thy grief. What are you doing? I thought I could get more in character to satisfy your expectations. I'd rather focus on our studies. Oh, come on. You're not the only one excited about being able to talk to someone after eternal imprisonment. Loosen up a bit. Colours me. Art thee well? Stop. I give up. Now come here and teach you your magic. Even joking around doesn't stop you from being intense. Okay, Samara. Let's begin today's lesson. Second element we will unlock is water. I.e. blue. Blue water represents substance, meaning the hidden nature of things. Water comes in many shapes: purpose, desire, willpower. Water is everything that lives inside you. Water is emotion. That's a good synthesis, yes. Master your water and you'll have the key to any heart and soul. There's power in empathy and self-awareness. Water isn't my forte, but I understand. Yeah, I noticed that, but don't worry. I'm here to support you. Now, for the second part of our contract, we will seal our water energies together. Yes, please. Again, you decide the nature of our contract. Answer this question, and remember, your answers will affect your fate dramatically. I know. For a water seal, what is your innermost desire? Well, it's certainly not romance. It would be... I'm going to choose knowledge. Knowledge. Okay, knowledge. That's not a common desire, but it makes sense. Enlightenment is a mighty resource for a witch. Can't wait to see what you'll make of new knowledge. Although, be careful not to stumble onto one of those cosmic's truths that are better left unknown. Is that spelling incorrection there? Don't want my favourite witch to lose her mind. Now, I have a question. When will all the contracts we've been sealing become effective? Immediately. I mean, they're etched into the Cosmic Wheel as we speak. In time, it'll all come to you, and you'll be pretty aware of the moment they're delivered. I see. I can tell you one thing for sure. They'll come in the same order we sealed them. First, you'll feel the community switch to start pitying you. Sometime after, you'll discover a new source of knowledge. Then, whatever we seal on your Earth will happen. And finally, in the distant future, you'll pay the price we agree on the fire seal. Price. Everything you've asked for will come at a price. I guess your summoning spell is forbidden for a reason, huh? In second thoughts? No. I need this. Seal the second contract already. Brace yourselves. And how many is it going to give me? Is it going to give me 9? Yes, it is. Ah, my bones. I've heard that many times before. Oh, girl, you have power. I just hope this torture is worth it. It will be. Have faith. Can I make a new card now? Yes, same as yesterday. Head to the basement. Alright. I was saying the same principle as before, although this time we have one spare purple to play with, should we want to use it. And we might want to use it. Although, what sphere choices have I got? Giovanna Payesh Joffi. During the last war before the Age of Witches, the ancients pierced these lands so deep the planet is always bleeding lava. The first witches tried to heal this dominion by covering it with the tears of water deities. The waters of Javelana Payesh Joffi are forever boiling. Rituals performed during... This is going to become a habit when doing visual novels on this channel. I can read. Rituals performed using salt from these waters grant access to the most profound emotions. I like that, actually. I like that. That's a possible. The Shipwreck Library, home of a water deity that collects every letter that was never sent or never got to its destination. Witches can purchase this lost knowledge in exchange for unedited poems or beautiful shells. This one's not bad either, actually. I actually like that. I actually like that one better than the last one. This one's expensive. This is going to cost me 3. A humble wooden dock cursed by a heartbroken witch. Legends say that anyone who parts ways with someone and sails away from this dock will never meet the one they left behind again. But I could pick this one because it lets me use that one purple. But I'm not going to because I actually want to use this. I might actually use this. But what are my other choices? The Red Strings Club. That's from another Devolver Digital game, by the way. But no, we are going to choose the Shipwreck Library. As for our arcane, what are our choices? Wolf, Mother and Children. A behemoth born from the erratic retelling of a popular fable. Every time a witch tells a story, the seed of knowledge absorbs the sediments of her words. When a tale is narrated enough times, a minor behemoth will appear. The Wolf Mother now wanders the cosmos, adopting orphaned magical creatures. That's not bad. There's this one, although I don't think it would... I don't know, actually. Reading this... Witches found this door changed to the ever-expanding edges of this universe. No one's ever dared to go through it. Once a young witch looked through its keyhole and fell victim to a 7-year-long orgasm. Addicted, she went back to look again, but this time she exploded into red dust. Think about that one. I can use that one, but I think that's one's meant for the Red Strings Club sphere. Ah, okay. So our only choices really are Wolf Mother and Children and Forbidden Daughter Pleasure. And considering, well, okay, considering our sphere is more geared towards knowledge, I might actually pick Wolf Mother and Children. And I might actually spend this remaining purple if I ever get the opportunity to. Its contents are sour because it pours the unshed tears of the dead. Glass trident. They say it only makes traitors bleed. There's only one, and it has been lost since they used it in a trial that got Adana expelled from her former coven. No. Oh. Oh, I like this, actually. Whatever secret you confess, the Minister of Secrets will keep anyone from spreading it. The spell will break if the eel dies. I like that, actually. Let's see what else there is. Swordfish liquor. Or liqueur. Or liquor. No, that's meant for the Red Strings Club card, I think. Pretty sure. Oh, what's this? Veridus mirror. A mirror that only shows the reflection of its owner. You can't lie while looking at it, so witches use it to find out if they're fooling themselves, which happens quite often. Snowcat eyes. The eyes of a cat from the Crystal Nebula dimension. If you seal the eye of a snowcat in a glass doll, it'll come to life and protect you until it shatters. They're extremely fragile and extremely dangerous. Now I'm going to pick the Minister of Secrets. It lets me spend my purple as well. Right. I am actually, no, even though we got to see it over here, I'm actually going to put it out here. No. But it's a shame I can't really zoom out. Yeah, there's good. There's good. Put the Wolf Mother. Just put you up there for now. Gonna make you a little smaller. Just a little smaller. Oh no, actually I'm gonna put focus on this actually. Make you a little smaller and make you a little bigger. Oh wait, actually. Okay. And then make this one just a little bigger. Yeah, that's a good size. That's a good size. Now, put you in the jar. Make it so you are that shit. Make it so you are just about as big that can go in there. Okay, I actually like that. I like how that looks. Yeah, we're gonna go with that. Coming of age. The deity in shipwreck scrutinizes every secret. The love from the Wolf Mother is infinite. The Minister of Secrets veils the inner truths of the heart. A flood of water can unleash hidden potentials. Mercy, wellness, communication, peace, and power. Alright. Yeah, I like that one. I really like that one. Come upstairs. You're going to read... time to give our behemoth friend our first reading. And this is another part of the game that I like, because this is another Choices Matter section. Time for some divination. This is your area of expertise, so you guide me through this. Okay, a card reading with just 2 cards. We need to test if these really work, so I'll do a reading we can confirm on the spot. I'm going to read your past. Oh, that's bold. I like it. I'm ready. It's been a couple of centuries without my deck. I may be a bit rusty. You just enjoy it. You're among friends here. Okay, it's going to be a very simple reading. I'm going to draw a card and place it on this spot to read into your past. Here we go. Even though I've only got 2 cards to play with, I've given him Nature's Murmur. That can only go in past. Now, I've put that in its place, but I can choose what his past can represent. And as a result of this, it will give me more energy to play with to make new cards. Now I might want 2 purple and 2 blue, or I might want 1 purple and 3 blue, or 3 purple and... yeah, I could think like that, although I could actually read this and form an idea of what kind of ending I want. So my choices are: you've served many witches in the past. You have been tricked, tortured, or destroyed numerous times. You are older than this universe. Now, I don't like the second one. That one's not bad. I'm actually going to go... You've served many witches in the past. Is that true? From what I've read, you were exiled thousands of years ago by the founders of our coven. That is correct. Thousands of years is but a tiny fraction of the universe's age, though. Your recollection of my existence may begin with your coven, but I have served many witches from this universe, and the universe that came before this one. I'm sure other covens keep records of different myths about me, but I'm considered forbidden knowledge in most magic societies, so I doubt witches will ever get the full picture of my behemoth nature. Will I ever get it? The full picture? You should leave that human husk first. Your organs aren't prepared to contain or withstand some truths about this reality. Ooh, spooky. Hey, I'm serious. I know. I just wanted to take some wind out of your sails, and it just occurred to me. It just occurred to me that Halloween is like less than a week time, and yeah, I'm playing a witchy game like this. It's literally just occurred to me. That's how dense I am today. There you see. As a result, I have more energy to play with when I want to make new cards. As your deck harvesting energy. Whenever you do a reading, you'll harvest magic akin to the cards you drew. Fortune telling will be your main source of energy once we seal our pact. I see. Alright, the cards work. They work like a charm, I must say. You're a gifted fortune teller, my friend. Thank you. I really miss this. I almost forgot how exciting it is to dig into the secrets of the Cosmic Wheel. I'm so happy for you, and I'm so thankful, Abramar. We're just getting started. Now go get some rest. Tomorrow we'll make another card and do more divination. Okay, what? Oh, looking forward to it. Good night. Yeah, okay. What? I might do for this first video of this playthrough is make these first 4 cards, the air one, the water one, the earth one, which should be next, and the fire one, which should be last, and then move on in a future video, in a future stream, in a future time, maybe soon. I mean, I really loved playing this on Twitch, and I don't know why I never got around to finishing it on there, but I'm glad I'm gonna play through it on here. I really am. Abramar has been betrayed many times in the past. What do you plan to do with him? Alright, next up is Earth. We create our Earth card, and remember, we have 3 blue and 2 purple to play with to create that Earth card. Today's lesson is about Earth. This is a powerful one. Weren't the other ones powerful as well? Well, of course, but this one is pure potential. Literally, power. Okay, glad to see you excited. Let's begin the lesson, please. Okay, Earth, how can I sum it up? Earth represents determination, empowerment, everything that pushes you forward. Earth is grounding, support, the source, but also direction of your force. Earth is your drive, Earth is strength. That's it. But bear in mind that it doesn't only refer to your own capabilities, but also to support your allies. To master one's Earth is to be aware of where to look for potential, not to be drunk on one's power. Motherly love, loyalty, sisterhood, those are also forms of Earth energy. I understand now. For the third part of our contract, we will seal our Earth energies together. Lay the question on me. Now remember, your answers will affect your fate dramatically. For the Earth Seal, what do you want to become your main source of determination? Oh, that's easy. That's an easy one. Support of my friends. That's beautiful. Pity I'm your only prospect for friendship. Hey, I have friends. One of the reasons I've summoned you is to get to meet them again. So if your magic works as well as you boast, you'll get to see them soon enough. I hope so, otherwise activating your Earth Seal is going to be pretty lame. Even if we can't see each other, they have my back. I know it. I see. Heartwarming. Now I will seal our Earth energies together. Get ready. It's going to give me 9 again. Power. I love Earth contracts. I almost vomited with this one. Yes, Earth has a lot of presents. I've seen other witches puke right after sealing it. I'm one of the tough ones then. Oh, you bet you are. You've been the first one not to cry during the ceremony. I doubt that. Although we still have fire to seal. That one is painful even to me. Oh no. You can do this. Only one to go. Now to the fun part. Let's make a card. Yes, let's make a card. So yeah. I like the two cards that we've got so far. Nature's Murmur. That was our beginner. Now we've also got this one, which I really like. I really like Coming of Age. Now I've got all of these to play with. I've got 9 Earth. Okay, Earth. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. Let's do it. Let's call it Air, Water, Earth, and Fire. Okay, I've got 9 Earth, 3 Water, and 2 Air to play with to make this Earth card. Now I could have this. Because I have the power, you know? But what are my other choices? And Jasmine's mentor retired. Yeah, I'm actually thinking of using this actually, even though it's air energy. Before magical enslavement was forbidden, the long-lost coven of the Jade Sculptors tasked 7 major demons with carving a gigantic temple out of a moon. The unspeakable dimensions of the temple make the witches who study inside its halls aware of their insignificance within the universe and enhances their power through humility. No. Now, I do like this sphere, but I want to save it for another time. I'm not going to pick that one. I can't pick that one. I want to save this one as well. Ah, now I could pick this, and I actually like this. Less than a century ago, the architect witch Grief carved 13 skull-shaped rooms out of an asteroid belt, all connected by an ivory walk bridges. The rumors say these chambers turn a witch's words into energy, and allow them to communicate with extra-dimensional beings. That's kind of badass, but I like the prairie one still. No, I'm not going to pick this one. Ah, now I could pick this. Titans are said to be able to mine a planet the size of Earth in less than 50 years. Their kind is unable to hurt a soul, so they only mine asteroids or planets that are unable to sustain life. No one knows what they use the mined materials for. They are happy to share their ore if you ask them with respect. Now again, I might save that, but ooh. The 100-column worship. Inside the Warhorse Nebula, there's a passage to a non-Euclidean canyon filled with 100 obsidian towers. No witch knows who erected them. If you climb onto the tower, you can see versions of yourself looking back at you from the many windows of the rest of the towers. Or are they the ones being watched? That one's not bad, actually. I like that. I can't pick that. Okay, I actually like that. Although I feel I could do a lot more by using that. So with that sphere in mind, what are my choices? The dragon. Born from the imagination of mortals and extinct because of their greed, dragons were known for keeping treasure and grudges. So I can use that because even though it's expensive. Or I can have this. Guardians of the deer folk witch coven. Just like humans, male deer folk can't become witches. Unlike humans, male deer folk aren't blind to magic, and they give their lives to the service of their coven to protect knowledge and hunt traitors. Oh, it's not bad. Oh. The florist. A very old man has given his entire life to the art of growing and reading flowers. He's got to know not only their names and properties, but their effects on the hearts of mortals. Actually, you know what? Considering the sphere that we've picked, this one might suit the best. Yeah, actually. I'm going to go with the florist. That's all my water and air spent, but I'm liking where this is going. The last bladed tool forged by the gold blower. The golden shovel is hollow, so you can feel the earth energy resonances of the earth while you dig. See, I'm limited on my picks this time. That's... Ooh, I don't know. A cane carved out of wood from a sacred willow makes grass sprout from every hole it pokes on, even the most arid soil. Actually, considering what I've picked, this looks like a good choice. But what else can I do? Obsidian sledgehammer? No. Jade Roadkeepers? No. Tower Shield? Iron Golem? No. It's going to be the cane of Sacred Wood. Or what was the other choice? Golden Shovel? No. Cane of Sacred Wood. Oh, I like that. Oh, I like that. Yes. Yes. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Make this as big a pot as I can. Now that's the biggest it'll be. That's the biggest it'll be. And let's fill you with lots of stuff. Ah, and this might actually move you up just a little, make you smaller. And then with this, have it just laying on the ground. Get just a little smaller. Okay, liking this so far. But we don't want to add too much. Sometimes less is more when it comes to making cards like this. Yes, they have to look good, but we don't really want to overload them. You know what I'm saying? So I did have this idea of having these to, you know, surround this cane, but now I think about it, it would look kind of silly. So I think we're just going to stick with this for now. Sunday Bouquet. The prairie grants space for meditation. The old man is well versed in secret passions. Flower language is the shortcut for the deepest conversations. The sacred cane blesses the landscape. Authority, guardian, ego, temptation, and happiness. All right. Nicely done. Come upstairs and do a reading for me. Now we can get some more energy to create our final card. Or final card for today, or tonight anyway. Once I've created this fire card, we'll get to meet people. But we won't be doing that today. Any ideas on what to read next? I'm going to read your desire. Okay. I want to find out what your true intentions are. You want to expose your teacher. You'll give me no quarter, huh? I'm game. Do your worst. I need to know for the sake of our relationship. And I've drawn Nature's Murmur again. Okay. Alright. My three choices are: you're deeply depressed, you yearn for peace of mind. You are resentful, but you don't seek vengeance, you seek acceptance. And that gives me free air to play with. You would like to be summoned more often, you want more witches to desire you. Now, I might actually choose this one. You are resentful, but you don't seek vengeance. You seek acceptance. Acceptance. Oh wow. No, I didn't know that. I mean, I am well aware that I am resentful. I've been gravely mistreated for eons, but I didn't stop to think that the cure for that resentment could be forgiveness. I don't think anyone can enjoy a happy existence being public enemy number one. It makes sense that you should look for redemption. Hey, hold on a second. I didn't say I should redeem myself. I did nothing wrong. The witches who abused my power are the bad ones in this story. I never forced anyone to seal a contract with me. You talk like an arms dealer. I suggest you should stop being judgmental. Start thinking about how to put my power to good use so I can clean up my portfolio. We'll see. Oh, have I pissed him off? Ah, okay. I draw another card. So I can get more power. What for? You're quite a difficult character to read. I just can't tell what your deal is. In addition to your desire, I need to ask, why do you behave like this? What do you mean by this? Just let the cards speak. Coming of age, okay. So he's got coming of age. You want to be my friend, you crave my approval. You're trying to seduce me. You feel the need to make your superior... No, we're not going to pick that, and we're not going to pick this. We're going to pick, you want to be my friend, and you crave my support. Yeah, mince words here. That's just what the cards say. Yes, but you're the one phrasing it. In any case, it comes as a surprise. I would never have pictured a superior being like you needing validation from someone like me. I wouldn't go as far as needing validation, but it is true that I would love to be friends. I like you a lot. Well, we've only just met. We only have... What? We only have each other now, so aren't we friends already? Nah, it doesn't feel quite like it yet. I say for now we're partners at best, but I trust that in time we can develop a mutual friendship beyond common interest. Or at least I hope you don't just dump me after what you want out of our contract. Do I smell abandonment issues here? If you only knew what I've been put through. I'm all ears. I'm not in the mood, not with that attitude of yours. I'm sorry, I just find it amusing to see the forbidden behemoth of legend dealing with such mundane problems. Hey, personal relationships are far from mundane. They are one of the greatest energies of the cosmos. Air and water, remember? True, true, I'm sorry. And now I have more to play with. You went in for the kill with this reading, didn't you? That's my divination style. We don't dig into the intense stuff, we might as well just have a normal conversation. You're absolutely right. I can see I won't get bored with you. So what now? I'm the one that needs to rest after today's session. Go and review what we've studied so far and get ready for tomorrow's lesson. Fire is the last seal and also the most trying of the energies. And I can create an actual decent card with what I've got. Do you believe your friends will understand why you summoned the forbidden behemoth? Will they tell on you to the coven? Had you discovered through your fortune telling that a fellow witch had broken the same rule, you would have reported her, wouldn't you? Alright. Final card. Ready for more? Yes. How have you found the ceremony so far? Do you want to review any elements before continuing? I don't think so. It's pretty basic stuff. Understood. What's the matter? You're not as chipper as usual. Ah, yes, I'm sorry. Fire is usually my favourite lesson, and it marks the final step before our contract becomes effective, which I'm looking forward to. But I have a bad feeling about this. That's odd. Based on your acts and all so far, I thought you'd enjoy the threat of dire consequences. Oh, of course I do. That kind of adrenaline is my favourite thing in the cosmos. What is it then? Look, you're right. I better stop dwelling on silly worries and focus on our training. I'm just moody for some reason. It's not silly. What do you say we look into it with our cards after we finish today's session? That might be a good idea. That's one of the perks of being summoned by a fortune teller. So true. You're on. It'll be a good challenge as the final test for this new deck. That's the Abrama, I know. I need you sharp for the final lesson. Fire it is then. This element is usually feared by most and yearned for by those with ill will. But fire is more versatile than most magic practitioners think it is. Fire represents adversity, battle, everything that is against you. Fire is challenge, intimidation, the fuel of every battle. Fire is your wrath. Fire is conflict. Exactly, but don't just dwell on the negative aspects of that definition. Conflict also means growth. The only time fire is bad is when you're on the losing side. And even in defeat, there's a great deal of growth. We are a living example of that then. Master your fire and you will conquer anything the cosmos throws at you. To tell you the truth, I'm more intimidated by water. I'm actually quite fond of fire. Alright, maybe that's why we get along so well now. Final contract. This answer will affect your fate profoundly. As you've said, what will you sacrifice to access my magic? Oh my god, okay. Oh god. I don't like any of these, actually. My immortality, the coven, and the life of whoever I love the most. Definitely not the Covenant, definitely not the life of... No, I'm going to choose my immortality. Oh wow, are you sure about that? You'll live a maximum of another 60 years after you pay the price. Plus you won't be able to live in space anymore. You'll have to go down to Earth and live among humans. Do you want to reconsider? Yeah, actually. What if I choose a coven? It's brutal. Right? It doesn't mean they'll all die. They could just disband, right? Yes, or they could be absorbed by a more powerful coven, or they could all fuse into a single or too powerful witch. I've seen it happen. There are many possibilities, but still, to use everyone you know as a payment is wild. Do you want to reconsider? No, I'm actually, now that he's put it that way, I'm actually going to choose this. As you wish. I'll etch your decision into the cosmic wheel and pray it doesn't break you apart when the time comes to pay the price. Brace yourself. Can't breathe. This pain, it burns. It's breaking my atoms apart. I love it. Help me, Fortuna. Uh-oh. I actually don't remember this. I don't remember this. Cutscene time. Oh wait, this is where I got my... That's where I got my thumbnail. But yeah, this is the intro, I suppose. Fortuna, wake up. What happened? Sorry, I had to wake you up. You've been asleep for a couple of days. You dropped dead after we sealed the fire contract. I thought it might be too much, so I let you rest. I felt dizzy. Ah, oh, birds arrived. Well, I'll explain this. I had the weirdest dreams. Oh yeah, what about? Can't remember, but it felt premonitory. Felt bad for waking you up. I feel bad for waking you up, but you have some business to attend to. What do you mean? Look at the window. You've got a visitor. Yes. Arbiter. This is essentially our parole officer. Arbitrage Office is an organism composed of former witches unaffiliated with any coven that ensures no witch is operating outside the laws of the Magical Pact. Essentially our parole officer. They also rule over conflicts between different covens and rarely interfere with internal affairs. It was founded about 4,000 years ago, so it makes sense that you don't know them. Yes, this happened during my slumber. Why weren't they created? Well, both the Arbiters and the Magical Pact were created after an essentially bloody witch war that ended with our coven burning 87 witches inside of a white star. Damn, that is brutal. So to avoid future atrocities, some witches vowed to stop using magic and focus exclusively on keeping the peace. In the beginning, it was a group of devotees who wanted to avoid tragedy, but nowadays it's mainly composed of outcasts that have to serve the arbitrage office as a lifelong punishment. Wow, things have got a bit bleaker since I was last put to sleep. This all happened before my time, but I'm more afraid of having witch wars than witch cops. And what do you think the Arbiter wants? Maybe they notice I summoned you? That's impossible. My arts are untraceable. Then there's only one way to find out. Let's invite it over. Sure, I'll make myself invisible whenever you make a visit. Also, you'll have some energy pulled from sealing the fire contract. Yes, I did. I got 9. In case you want to expand your deck before inviting the Arbiter over. Ah, yes, actually. I will do that first. There'll be time for that. Okay, but you're not off the hook. We'll look into what worries you eventually. As if I could escape you. Right. We're going to make a card. We're going to make our final card, and then we are going to speak to our Arbiter in the next stream. Right. Now I can choose a lot here because I have a lot of energy to play with. Magical cemetery for the witches who dare to tamper with time. The quicksand absorbs the bodies and turns their souls into heat. That's badass. I like that already. No, we're not going to pick that one. We're not going to pick this one. No. Demonic Desert Lands. Home of Dahlia, the daggersmith witch. The white sands of this dominion are cursed. Earth's sediments wake up and transform into bone demons. Dahlia hunts them and uses their bodies and innards to craft ceremonial knives. Dahlia is someone else we meet, by the way. I like that, actually. War is meaningless. That's essentially what it is. War is meaningless. That's not bad either. VY Canis Majoris, one of the largest known stars, the forbidden behemoth was once imprisoned at the core of this red hypergiant. Well, I've got a lot to choose from here, because out of the ones that I see, I like a lot of them. I do want to pick a fire sphere. Oh, what is this one? A city of blacksmiths built inside the skeleton of a titanic behemoth. The bone marrow of the fallen beasts burns for eons, so their forges are always alight. I might actually pick Canis Majoris here. It's simple. And it's simple, it's cheap, and it can give me room to pick something suitable. Not this. Goddess in love with a sidereal snake. An ever-burning passion that shatters the fabric of the void. Goldblower. Duchess of Solace. Pyre for the Heretic. Banner Weaver. Forbidden Daughter Pleasure. Hmm. The Dragon. Blood Seeker. Bartender. Avian Dancer. What can I pick? Actually, no. I'm going to go back, and I'm actually going to pick this one. Because I want to choose this. I saw that arcane, and I was like, I've got to have that. And the Canis Majoris sphere just didn't suit it, so I've chosen the Quicksand Graveyard one. That's actually something that could work with it. No. Unnatural crimson flames enlighten the dark paths of the mind. They shed light over hidden courage, but also rage. Okay, that's not bad. For wings, glass trident, Gelukta Kusha. Dominance. Ah, because I've picked the Pyre one, I might actually pick this too. Yeah, I know what I'm doing. Oh yeah. Oh, actually. So I could have that. Hmm. Actually, no. Let's have this here. Let's have that. Let's make you smaller. Ah, but also, I just thought, I don't really like this, but I can make it not visible. What if I... Yeah, I think this is the best place for it. And then with this sword, can have it poking at the back. That's kind of brutal. What if I had another one? Make it a little small. No. Actually, no. Yeah, make that. Yeah, I like that. I've spent a lot of fire energy on that. I want it to be as brutal as possible. And what's it called? Sinner's Rebirth. Okay. Overflowing with hate and regret, the quicksand taints its visitors, setting what scares you on fire. The saber channels wrath. The overstimulated fire energy becomes a cleansing power, death and rebirth. Judgment, test, rivalry, tragedy, change and rebirth. Alright. So, this is our deck so far. Nature's Murmur. That was our first card, our air card. Chambers of the Opera House make all meanings resonate through every context. They save knowledge, they remember crimes. The Arbiter's book puts this revelation in front of many eyes. A hurricane of air energy will stir luck and call for the unexpected. Then we have our water card, Coming of Age. The deity in the shipwreck scrutinizes every secret. The love from the Wolf Mother is infinite. The Minister of Secrets veils the inner truths of the heart. A flood of water can unleash hidden potentials. Our Earth card isn't really an Earth card because it contains a lot of stuff from others as well, but the prairie grants a space for meditation. The old man is well versed in secret passions. Flower language is a shortcut for the deepest conversations. The sacred cane blesses the landscape. Yeah, I'm really liking these so far. And then Sinner's Rebirth. Overflowing with hate and regret, the quicksand taints its visitors, setting what scares you on fire. The saber channels wrath. Overstimulated fire energy becomes a cleansing power, death and rebirth. Alright. So, those are our 4 cards. Our next task would be to visit the Arbiter, our parole officer, essentially. But I think we've made a very good start here. We've made our first 4 cards. We've made some very, very important choices that would affect the ending. I think my final choice will be the one that matters the most, the fact that I'm willing to sacrifice the Coven for this power. But the way he's phrased it doesn't mean it's destruction. It could mean it's dissolving, or it's merging into another coven, or transformation into some strange death cult. I don't know. But yeah, I like the choices that I've made so far. I love the 4 cards that I've made. And I think we will be getting into more of the meat and potatoes of the game once we meet people and read their fortunes, which in turn will give us more energy to create better looking and more powerful cards. All right. So yeah, I think well, I've always enjoyed this game, and I'm glad I'm back. to this game, and I'm definitely going to continue playing this game alongside Ghosts of Miami, which I am still playing, and I will return to at some point. And whether I'll whether the next YouTube stream will be this or Ghosts of Miami or something else, I haven't decided. Of course, I haven't ignored my Twitch channel, um, but that's how it's always been really for me. Separating what I do on here on YouTube and what I do over on Twitch. Twitch is far more spontaneous, while here on YouTube it's far more organized and planned, and that's what I like actually. I know there are a lot of streamers and VTubers and PNG tubers like myself who either really like just like turning on the stream and playing whatever and being completely chaotic and spontaneous, or putting a plan in action and writing stuff on a calendar and putting a stream schedule a week in advance and such. And while I don't make those fancy stream schedule graphics that all the big VTubers make, I do love the organization, and that's what has drawn me to YouTube streaming, and it's what's keeping me here, and it's what's gonna keep me going here, essentially. But yeah, like I said, I have forgotten Twitch, and I will be on there at times. I mean, I have got this rebrand that I am doing, which my lips are sealed, and I don't have a date of when that's going to come because I have a job for one, and I have a lot planned for it. So even though I'm still going to be a PNG tuber for a long time, I think. As I mean, I don't even have a bleeding iPhone to use to have a VTuber model. I don't even have enough money to make to hire someone to rig a model for me. But that's too far ahead in the future. I'm going to stop here. Thank you for watching. If you're watching the VOD of this, hi. There will be a part 2 of this playthrough, and that's coming soon. I don't know when, but it is coming. And yeah, that's it. Like it says here, thank you for watching, and I will see you either here on YouTube or over on the Twitch or on my socials, as you can see in the info/details of this video. Because I do like Blue Sky now. I really like Blue Sky, and so do a lot of other people because of fucking Elon Musk and that. That's going to put me in mood. I'm out of here. Thank you for watching. Bye.